I must be crazy, hallucinated. I'm living, breathing.
What is up, everybody? You join me on another episode of The Curtis Zone. I, of course, am your humble and handsome host, Dylan J. Curtis, and I hope that everyone has hit that like and subscribe button for more content, for more of me, my smiling face, my broad shoulders, and of course, of my bouncing pecs. Today, we are doing another pull list episode. We're going to see how it would look if DC superheroes were Power Rangers. Basically, if these DC superheroes here were these guys here. So, sit back, relax, enjoy, and always hit that like and subscribe button. Because last time we did this, we did it on the Marvel superheroes as Power Rangers. So, let's reverse it, shall we? But before we get started, some news from the world of the DCU. It is being reported from James Gunn himself that Peacemaker Season 2 will address the DCU. More specifically, DCU continuity such as Blue Beetle and a whole lot of more. And we can't wait for Peacemaker Season 2. I saw Season 1, it was pretty hilarious. Let's wait, shall we? I mean, come on, it's John Cena. So news of the world of the MCU, they are reportedly scrapping a Marvel movie halfway through production right now. Nothing is set in stone on what movie it is, but I'm really hoping that it's not the Blade film, because personally I kind of want to see the Blade film. So we'll find out later, shall we? And finally, I hope that everybody has seen the Power Rangers Cosmic Fury series, which is currently on Netflix. I saw it, it's pretty good. We got the return of Billy Cranston, of Heckle. It was amazing to see, guys. I cannot wait to see more, because they have decided to move forward with a second season of Cosmic Fury. So let's be on the lookout for that, shall we? Now, let's get into today's episode and talk about how it would look if DC superheroes were Power Rangers. Now, remember, hit the like and subscribe button. And if you have any problems with this list, if you agree or disagree with how I put this list, leave it in the comment section down below and I will get back to you. And as always, we listen here on the Curtis Zone. We love your comments, we love your concerns, so just leave it in the comment section down below, okay? Let's get started. Remember, like and subscribe. One of Superman's many monikers is the fact that he is known as the last son of Krypton. Superman has super strength, speed, the whole 9 yards when it comes to being a superhero. Which is why, if he were a Power Ranger, and this was a no-brainer here, if he were a Power Ranger, I wholeheartedly believe that he would be the Red in Space Ranger, aka Andros. Andros is a child from the Earth colony, from the space colony known as KO-35, and he became a Power Ranger to protect it. After his sister was kidnapped, he searched around the galaxy to find her, which is why I believe that he and Andros share a lot of qualities, because he's an alien as well. So if Superman were a Power Ranger, he would be Andros. Yes, The Dark Knight. This too was not a hard one to figure out. You see, Batman is a lone wolf, and he is basically one of the greatest martial artists in all DC comic books. So, if Batman were a Power Ranger, I wholeheartedly believe that he would be the Jungle Master Bat Ranger. You see, both of them are skilled martial artists. Both of them are basically lone wolves, and they are both have gliding capabilities. See, the Jungle Fury Bat Ranger can basically fly, and Batman has gliding capabilities with his cape. So, if Batman were a Power Ranger, he would be the Jungle Fury Bat Ranger. Who disagrees with that? Wonder Woman is the toughest female in the DC universe. Not one of the toughest female in the DC universe. Which is why, if she were a Power Ranger, I believe that Wonder Woman would be, and this was a no-brainer, Wonder Woman would be the yellow Wild Force Ranger, my friends. Taylor Earhart, aka the Yellow Wild Force Ranger, is the toughest female Power Ranger in Power Ranger history. And she's also a de facto leader of the Power Rangers, not the Red Ranger. Which is why I believe if Wonder Woman were a Power Ranger, she would be the Yellow Wild Force Ranger. And not only that, the both of them can fly. I mean, come on. This was a no-brainer. Martian Manhunter is the visitor from Mars. His powers include super strength, super speed, flight, telepathy, the whole 9 yards when it comes to being an alien. Which is why if Martian Manhunter were a Power Ranger, I strongly believe, and this is a no-brainer, he would be the Red Dino Fury Ranger, Zato. Zato is like Martian Manhunter. The only difference is that he doesn't have super strength or speed. But like Martian Manhunter, he does have telepathy. Yes, he can use his telepathy to connect with anything, including the Master Morpher. The Flash's whole claim to fame is the fact that he is known as the fastest man alive. So fast, in fact, that he can rip a hole through the space-time continuum. Which is why, if he were a Power Ranger, he would be the Blue RPM Ranger, or any RPM Ranger for that matter, due to the fact that the RPM team are the fastest team in Power Rangers history. They are, in fact, the fast. The RPM team's speed is only matched by their skills and their military tactics, which is why if the Flash were a Power Ranger, he would be the Blue RPM Ranger or any RPM Ranger, because the Blue RPM Ranger can manipulate time like he can.
Max is back again, so everybody run and tell a friend. LDB back Romeo.
Everyone who's anyone knows that Aquaman is the master of the seas and all of its creatures. Aquaman was a joke at first until he was taken over by a new editorial team. So, if Aquaman were a Power Ranger, I strongly believe, and listen to this very carefully, he would be the Blue Megaforce Ranger. The Blue Megaforce Ranger is the master of the sea creatures. He's the only master of sea creatures in the Megaforce team. See, the team consists of sky power, land power, and sea power, and the Blue Megaforce Ranger is the master of the sea power. He's the only one. So yeah, Aquaman would be him. Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, is the most powerful lantern in all of Lantern history. So, if he were a Power Ranger, and listen to this part very, very carefully, if he were a Power Ranger, I would believe that he would be the White Dino Thunder Ranger. Hal Jordan was once an evil version of himself known as Parallax, which was created by Sinestro. And for those of you who do not know, the White Dino Gem was once an evil Dino Gem found by Trent Mercer until the evil coating was spliced from it, turning him good. So, if Hal Jordan were a Power Ranger, I strongly believe that he would be the White Dino Thunder Ranger. And that's the truth. However, if John Stewart, the Green Lantern, were a Power Ranger, I believe that he would be the Gold Zeo Ranger. This is because he was once an alien known as Triforia until he was replaced by Jason, the original Red Ranger. And for those of you who don't know, John Stewart originally replaced Hal Jordan as the Green Lantern of Earth. So, if John Stewart were a Power Ranger, I strongly believe that he would be the Gold Zeo Ranger. Who disagrees with that? This one was a no-brainer as well. If Red Hood were a Power Ranger, I believe that he would be the Quantum Ranger from Power Rangers Time Force. This is because Red Hood is brash, bold, arrogant, and he believes in every way that he will be a better Batman than Batman. So, and in Power Rangers Time Force, Eric thought that he was a better Power Ranger than the Time Force Rangers. So, imagine this. Imagine Red Hood as the Quantum Ranger, because they both use guns. He has the Quantum Defender, and he has his twin 30mm Berettas. So, yeah, if Red Hood were a Power Ranger, he'd be the Quantum Ranger. And that brings another episode of the Curtis Zone to a screeching close, ladies and gentlemen. I ask that you hit that like and subscribe button, and of course, give it up for today's sponsors, Coastal Waste and Recycling, as always, because as you know, your garbage powers someone's world. And now, like all the time, I want everybody to just get in the comment section down below and leave your questions, your comments, your concerns, or your requests for any episode, period. Leave it in the comment section down below, and I will get to you, okay? We've got a lot of requests, alright? Someone asked me to do an episode on the Zeta Project. Another person asked me to do a versus battle on Monkey D. Luffy versus Plastic Man. I will get to you guys, okay? And as always, I'm here, and I will be back very, very soon. Just wait for me, okay? I love you all, and I'll see you soon.